our channel, and my name is Ankit. In this video, we will learn some key functions which are very helpful in our day-to-day operations. I will show you 10 functions, and the last function is very useful and commonly unknown to many. So stay tuned till the last of this video. So let's get started. As you can see, this is my base workbook and I will show you some basic mathematical function which is very helpful for you, and few tips also how you can always see that. Let me copy this base sheet into my tutorial sheet. Yep. So my first function is sum, and I guess many of you are always using this function. So how to use the function? Just need to press equal to sign and write sum. It doesn't matter in which way you're writing, in uppercase and lowercase. You can always write in any way. I want to copy the units, so I will select in this way and again close the braces and press enter sign. So this is the way I can use the sum function. Now you can also use the sum function in this way as well, where you can manually type the D2 to D18 as well, right? So this is another way. Now another very commonly used function is average. So let me tell you again, whenever you want to write any function, press equal to sign and write average, AVE, and you will see automatically the average will be there. So I just double click on that, and again what is the average I want to, for which I want to see here. So once you click, select the cell, close the braces, and you will see the average. Press enter sign. So this is the way you can see the average. Now many of you will always want to see what is the count of the total number of cells. Let's say few of the cells are empty and you want to see the total count of those. Let's say, let me remove 28, let me remove 50, let me remove 66. There's a very good function called count. So again I am equal to sign, count, open the bracket, and I will select this and close the bracket. Now if you see, the total count is 14. Let me add a value here, let's say 12, and the count becomes 15 here. So in that way you can always see the count. Now this count generally works or mostly works on the numeric fields, right? Now you have an alphanumeric field, let's say address or some other things, right? So how this will work? So in that scenario, there's another function called count A. Let me write some text here. Let me highlight it just for your reference. Let me put text here. So if you see, I have entered the text and I have entered the text and the count is not changed because I have used the count function only. Now because it only consider numeric values. Now let me change and select count A, COUNT A, the second function. Now let me select that, close the bracket, and see, now it is giving me all as 17. So that is the correct value. In an easy way, if you want to see these functions, we don't need to use formulas always, but many a times if you want to use the formula, let's say the sum divided by average or sum divided by the total number of count, so in that way we have to use the formula. Otherwise, once we select this field, we can always see at the bottom we will get the average, we will get the count, and we will get the sum also. If you don't see that, just right click on your system and you will see these are the check boxes. Let's see, count. If I uncheck that, I won't see the count. If I check that count, I will see the count, right? So these are basic things which we can always use. Now another function which I want to show you as maximum and minimum. This is again a very common one, max. So same as name, MAX, and I will show you what exactly it will give us the result. So once we select this, so out of this unit cost, 125 is the highest price among the 17 entries. So this will always give me the overall maximum value from the selected number of values. Now same as minimum, how it will work, equal to minimum, and it will give me the minimum value. So 1 is the minimum, and 125 is the maximum. Now, it is very easy to remove or to convert few of the alphabets. Let's say again that function name is upper and lower. It is very helpful for most of us. Let me use it upper. So what is the use of upper? Once you select that UPPER, you just select, let's say, first, or let me choose B4. You will see the value is now in uppercase, all the letters. Now let me use this lower. Once I select the lower, all the letter will be in lowercase. Now upper lower are pretty common, and this we can always use that. Let's say we want to enter some fields where it is a requirement that all the values should be in uppercase only. So in that kind of scenarios, we can always use these kind of function. So another thing which we can always use, so whenever somebody want to open an Excel sheet and they want to see a date, that is today's date, we have a function called today. So let's see how it looks like. Equal to TODAY, that's the today function, and just close the bracket. So whenever you will see today is 28th November 2020, so you can always see that. And the beauty of this function is when you open this sheet next day, it will always show you the today's date. And remember, today's date will always check the date of your systems. If your system date is incorrect, this function will not work. Now, as I told you, so I have completed the 9 functions. Last function is pretty good, and how it looks like. So let me tell you, there are 2 variation in that. Let me tell you the easiest way, or the basic one, called trim function. TRIM. Now, what trim will do? Trim generally removes the extra spaces between 2 words or between sentences also. So if you can see, I have added extra spaces in this field. Let me close the braces, and you can see now there is only 1 space, right? And here there are 2 spaces. Let me go down. If you can see, Arunachal Pradesh has multiple spaces. Now Arunachal Pradesh has only 1 space. This is one such way. But what I want to tell you is pretty common and pretty straightforward. Let me give you an idea how it looks like. Whenever we want to create our Teams report, we will have multiple names of our colleagues. So generally, this function is very useful for our names, where we want to see the first letter of the word should be in capitals, right? And you can say in a programming language, we can use it in camel casing as well. So let me tell you how it looks like. It says proper. So proper is the function name. Proper. I am just selecting this first and close the bracket. Now you can see A is capital and the second word P is capital, right? The first letter. It won't change anything, and it will give only the result which is desired. The first letter should be in caps, right? So guys, that's all for today. I will also post you the link in the description. You will see the top 5 Excel functions. So thank you guys, and please do like, share and subscribe my channel, which will encourage me to create such nice videos for you. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye bye.